Hello and welcome back to another video for Final Fantasy XIV with me, Meoni. Today we're looking at a new Framers kit added in 7.25, specifically to the Occult Crescent, the new field instance added in this patch that we've all been waiting for. Specifically, you might have looked at this on the Antiquarian NPC over here once this is unlocked through the course of the quest lines that start over there, and gone, well, I wonder what that looks like. You'll find this on the other tab, as you can see here, of the Antiquarian, on the Silver Piece Exchange on the other section, and then on the other section on that, and it's for 600 silver coins, essentially, which you can get from doing your, what used to be called Notorious Monsters, your critical engagements, and your normal open world fates. That's how you get your silvers, and this is the Framers kit then, so it comes with both a adventurer's plate as well as portraits. So let's go look at this, because we can't look at it or change plates inside a duty. Okay then, so the first thing we'll look at is the portrait first, as we usually do in these videos. So let's create one for our warrior, and you'll notice that it's got its own preset. If we go down a little bit, you will find, similar to where the Eneratos, the Orthos, and Ascension on High, Victory on High ones are, if you've got those, you'll find the Occult Crescent one down here. And this is what it looks like. Essentially, if we move our character out of the way, you can kind of see where the border goes with that transparency. And that is essentially what the Forked Tower will look like inside. I've seen other people's pictures of what it looks like inside, and there are all sorts of interesting tile decorations on the floor. There's also this that you probably know or don't know about. This is also a housing item. A lot of people have been looking forward to getting that, and I'm looking forward to trying that out in our garden as well. It's an outdoor feature, but that's the Occult emblem, as you can see, which is the accent. We've got a frame, which is of course this lovely silver frame with the moons on it and little sort of wispy bits, and we've also got this lovely background as well. So that's the portrait side of things, which I think is quite nice, honestly. It's a really nice background. I think that's the bit I will use the most from this. Genuinely, I do like this portrait. So let's see what the actual plate looks like. So ignore the portrait here then, the actual plate looks like this. So you'll notice immediately we've got these sort of time and space bubbles that also feature within the Occult Crescent, actually floating around the actual adventurer plate, which is actually pretty cool. I quite like that personally. Obviously you've got the base plate, which is this nice blue with these sigils sort of and writing on the back here, quite nice. And then the bubbles are obviously part of that plate frame. It doesn't come with its own accent by the looks of it, which is unfortunate. And the portrait frame around the actual portrait itself is this ivy growing around the monument type thing. And we've got some nice backgrounds as well as top borders. No bottom border on this one. Yeah, I'm not as much of a fan of the adventurer plate than I am the portrait. I do think that the plate frame is cool, like the bubbles. I will definitely probably mix and match and use those with other designs. I do like that. It could go with all manner of different you know, bright colors, whimsy sort of colors. So if we took what we have already and we were to use the Occult Crescent bubbles, yeah, that looks kind of cool. I'd probably go for something like that, something bright with the bubbles, nice and easy to mix and match. But yeah, if I was to pick any part of this to recommend out of anything, I think that the actual Occult Crescent portrait is probably the coolest part of this. Anyway, let me know if you've got this one yet, if you plan to pick it up. It's only 600 silver coins. You get 200 silver from every critical engagement at the very least. Fates are about 30 plus. So it's only a few critical engagements worth a couple of hours or so, maybe less, to get one of these if you want to. Anyway, much love, more videos on the way, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.